What is going on, guys? My name is Alex, aka Retro Rising, and welcome to week 2 of the SPC. So, the Rising Academy is taking on the Buckingham Brelooms, and they've got a killer team. Their team is very, very strong. It has a lot of speed going on with the Sneasler and the Latias. And it has a fair bit of priority, having low kicks there with first impression and sucker punch. Okay, it's less priority than I thought. This is more like a slow trick roomy team. A little bit more defensive with the Tinglu. Intimidate on the Gyarados. Skeledirge with Unaware. Alolan Sandslash as hazard removal. And Polion there as a kind of defog deterrent. But also as a nice defensive point. And Swadloon with webs. Yeah, it's a little bit more of a defensive team, I guess. Not a lot of priority. Huh. Well, anyways. They've got a pretty cool team. A lot of their team does actually support their faster Pokemon. It looks like the entire team is built to kind of support Sneasler in one way or another, right? Most of that is that quad weakness to Psychic. You see guys like Latias, Tinglu, Gyarados even, Low Kicks, Empoleon, Sandslash. They all either resist or they won't take much from a Psychic move where they can scare out a Psychic type Pokemon or move option. So that's pretty sick. And then looking forward into the team, like, it just has a lot of defensive staying power. It's kind of like the opposite of my team. So let's see if I brought something that works. Probably not, but we'll see. This is Grimmsnarl, of course. Grimmsnarl is coming with a lefty set. It is Thunder Wave, Drain Punch, Parting Shot, Throat Chop. Has Prankster now. I had to fix that before the match. I accidentally bred a Frisk one. I have no idea how it happened. I'm gonna be completely honest. We live in a Prankster family. I don't know how any Frisk got in there. That's besides the point. Yeah, so Thunder Wave, Drain Punch, Parting Shot, and Throat Chop. Thunder Wave is gonna really help out with like that Sneasler and that Latias, helping slow them down and guarantee our other guys can help sweep and deal a lot of damage. Throat Chop is there to stop Skeledirge, to stop those Torch Songs or Alluring Voices, especially if it's a Throat Spray set. There, then that helps out with that. Drain Punch, I just want to talk about, does actually help a lot this week. It will hit Alolan Sandslash for over half. As you can see, we do actually have a Jolly set with a little bit of speed. That is just enough to outspeed Adamant's Alolan Sandslash. Just enough. So, we'll see. That should definitely help out. Something to note against this team is Prankster does not work against Dark types. So I cannot use Parting Shot on Tinglu. I cannot use Parting Shot on Low Kicks. I also cannot Thunder Wave either of them too, but Tinglu would be immune to Thunder Wave anyways. And, well, Low Kicks I would want to Thunder Wave, but not with him. Next, we're going to talk about Galvantula. Galvantula is a fun Pokemon. Basically the same set as last week. I was going to make Terra Bug, but, again, breeding issue. Got Terra Electric. Said screw it. Terra Electric's pretty good too against his team, so it works. Terra Bug was so that Bug Buzz could help nuke the Tinglu for a little bit more damage, but this will be fine. Still legit same set as last week. Bug Buzz, Volt Switch, Thunder, Sticky Web, Compound Eyes. I wanted to switch it up a little bit this week. I messed up with breeding, and we were like less than an hour before the match, and I'm like, I'm not getting. I only have 3 Terra Bug Shards. I need to. No, I need to. I'm not doing that work right now. So I think this will still be a good set. It'll still be pretty fun. It'll nuke a lot of things on his team. That Bug Buzz would have helped with like Latias and Toedscruel and all that good stuff, but that's fine. Being a spec set, I'll still do massive damage melt them either way. Next, let's talk about Tentacruel. Tentacruel is coming with a Black Sludge set. Toxic Spike, Surf, Rapid Spin, and Flip Turn. This is one of the few Pokemon I'm glad bred with the wrong ability, because I actually thought this ability was better after the fact, so I'm glad I messed it up. Clear Body is nice because it stops it makes it so that he's not slowed down by webs. Also because I kind of gave him a little bit more physical support with like flip turn and rapid spin. It also makes sure like Intimidate doesn't lower his attack. Really, it was more for the speed. And he's also got like Toxic Spikes and Surf and Rapid Spin. Toxic Spikes is going to be nice because it'll help make sure the Sneasler wants to switch in more to make sure the rest of the team isn't poisoned and weakened down with that. But I will say, Toxic Spikes, there is a chance it's not even used. He has Sneasler as an immunity. Latias has Levitate. Gyarados is Flying. Alolan Sandslash is Steel and Removal. Empoleon is Steel. A lot of his team is basically Airborne or Immune. So, that's something to note there. I'll still bring it, right? Like, if I end up clicking it, I end up clicking it. Like, but, we'll see. Again, though, the Toxic Spikes being able to help kind of coax out the Sneasler. A Sneasler who can't do much against a Tentacruel outside of Dig. Power Herb Dig, and I've only seen that brought like once before in draft, so we'll see. He might get Psychic support then, forgetting though. Maybe might get like, does this get Zen Headbutt? I don't know. Someone let me know down in the comments. I'm probably gonna look it up before you comment it, but let me know. Anyways, next Pokemon, we're gonna Goldango. This is a trick set. Look at this guy. Trick Choice Specs. Make It Rain, Thunderbolt, and Shadow Ball. This guy is here to nuke something. Or to trick away his item in order to make sure that the set's a little broken up. You know, taking an Eviolite away from a Swadloon, or taking a Lefties away from a Tinglu, or, I don't know, taking whatever item Gyarados has away from it. If it's like me, it's probably a Lefty set or a Life Orb set. I think I've run Mystic Water or stuff in the past. Anyways, I need to stop getting hung up about me not having Gyarados this week. This is a good set against this team. I did originally have Psychic on this guy, but I swapped it out for Thunderbolt. Make It Rain with a Choice Back set still will kill either way. And Shadow Ball and Thunderbolt both would do massive damage. I just gotta watch out for like knockoff or anything from Sneasler, but besides that, Goldango should be good going into this week. I especially think I could see Gyarados coming with like some type of way to beat Goldango, you know? Terra Dark, Terra Fire, Terra Ground. Terra Ground especially looking at my team. So that's just something to watch out for. Next Pokemon we're going to talk out for his debut this season. Ogerpon! Life Orb Ogerpon, of course with the Terra Grass. In case we Terrasilize, we do get that speed boost from being the Grass Ogerpon. Forget his ability. Whatever. We get the speed boost when we Terrasilize with Grass Ogerpon, so that'll be cool. We're getting Ivy Cudgel, Knockoff, Stomping Tantrum, and Spiky Shield. This guy is basically my real way to hit Tinglu. We do have Defiant, again, with Gyarados having potential Intimidate. That'll be fantastic. Granted, he's going to have Defiant no matter what, but here we are. No other abilities for me to switch off to without mask changing, and I'm stuck as a grass form, so but still, Defiant is a pretty sweet ability to have. Even if, like, webs go up, if I end up going against that and I get my speed dropped, even at -1, Ogerpon still outspeeds most of his team, so he would just be helping me. So, we'll see. This guy's also got Knockoff and Stomping Tantrum. Stomping Tantrum is, of course, for Sneasler. If I get the speed boost going, as long as he doesn't have an Unburden boost, I should outspeed and kill it with Stomping Tantrum. And I, of course, have Spiky Shield in order, just in case. Just in case with him, you never know. And last but not least, looking at my team before the match, we are bringing Deoxys again with a Focus Sash this time. Because you got Stealth Rock, Psycho Boost, Thunder Wave, Ice Beam. So, Psycho Boost is, of course, to nuke Sneasler. But Ice Beam is there for, like, Toedscruel and Latias and Tinglu. This guy's only going to do, like, a little bit of damage to Tinglu, especially if it's, like, an AV set. But, overall, this is a nice set. It's a nice disruptive set. with a couple of moves to deal some real damage. Yes, he has a lot of special attack investment and can nuke something with a Psycho boost, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to use Deoxys Speed this week. Again, this is a set that could probably come in, set up rocks pretty easily, and see where we go from there. Now, taking a rough look at his team, I want to think of a game plan real quick with you guys. I want to think of a game plan. Looking at his team real quick, I'm trying to think of who I want as a lead, right? Like, he has 2 ground types, so do I want to lead Galvantula and try to Volt Switch right away? Probably not. Grimmsnarl could do some cool things with Parting Shot right away, depending on who he brings. Maybe Tentacruel? Tentacruel could also be a nice guy to come in, try to set up a Spikes or a Toxic Spikes or a Flip Turn right off the beat. I could see... It's really a question what he leads with. Is it like a Diancie lead, an Empoleon lead, a Ting-Lu lead? What are we thinking that he's going to bring? Because if it's any of those, Ting-Lu could... Not Ting-Lu. Goldango could also be fun to come in and just nuke something. Because if I actually haven't damage calced it yet. So let's learn together real quick. Specs Goldango. What does that do to Ting-Lu? I never even considered putting them up against each other. So, let's see. Goldango. Let's make sure you're holding the specs for this. Make It Rain can do about 40%. Sure. Yeah, why not? That could be fun. Not as a lead, but that's good to know late game. Or I just trick off an item and I end up walling his entire freaking thing the entire game and end up passing off Goldango. Sack it turn 1. He'd probably expect a switch out and goes for a rocks. Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, catch you guys later. I'll see you in the match. I think a Goldango nuke from the start, though. That sounds like a decent plan. Whoop! Barton Tom battles here. What do you got? Skeledirge, Ting-Lu, Low Kicks, Alolan Sandy, a Gyarados, and a Latias. So, big things you see are no Sneasler, no Empoleon. What else is there no of? Those are really the big ones that I prepped for. So, Low Kick's coming. Damn, I wish I actually got the Terra Bug on you then. In that case, I do feel like I can still lead Tentacruel as the lead. I think that's a solid lead. He has to go, what's his face? The Sandslash for removal. So I do feel like that's still a good play. Without a fighting type, Alolan Sandslash can do some pretty sick things against me. So I gotta worry about that. You got... Ting-Lu is your only ground type I gotta worry about for Galvantula, but once that thing is gone, I can nuke some things. Not bad. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it! Alright. See the shirt? I'm unstoppable. Just... Okay. That's fine. You Tentacruel there. Interesting. Let's say, Alolan Sandslash doing a Tentacruel. Do you of course I was thinking about just going for a, what's it called? How much time I got? 30 seconds still? Surf still is a 2-co. How much is an Earthquake from him doing to me? Not supposed to kill. Or I can just go for a T-Spike. I can go for a T-Spike. I want to see what he does. I want to see! Knock off. Okay. You can still kill me from here. Of course you can. Looking at his team, I feel pretty cool with flip turning out into probably like Grimmsnarl. No, Grimmsnarl will take a go for Surf. Go for damage here. That did nothing. You're AV. You have to be AV. Okay. Good news, I know what you are now. Based on that damage, for some reason the damage calc won't let me just pull up Assault Vest. It's making me search it up. You're like, are you like, you're a lot of HP, maybe? Shut up, I know it's his turn. It's like, I don't know how that did so little. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea how that did so little. I can flip turn out. That's about it. He's gonna EQ here. No. Look at that. At that speed, even an Ogre Pawn Stomping Tantrum, if I can't figure out his bulk, like that's, yeah. But Galvantula Thunder, maybe? Or, I could just go Grim. Grim Parting Shot. Let's go Grim. Because Grimmsnarl Drain Punch, first off, should kill from this range, but Iron Head from this guy does how much? 78 to 92. But it's so tempting. So tempting. Right? So I'll just do it. I can't figure out what this thing is. Though, like, EVs wise, like, this is weird. The amount of investment you have to have with a Assault Vest for a Surf to have done that much. My lefties! You dick. Alright. Yeah, who in their right mind would have clicked Drain Punch right there? Come on now. And Alex who realized he's cornered. That's basically it. Grimmsnarl got his first kill of the season, guys. Which means Tentacruel can set up T-Spikes again. Deoxyspeed can set up rocks. Yada 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 yada. Now, against me, I don't know what you go next against Grimmsnarl. That's the thing, because you still don't know what my set is. You can guess I have some investment, but here's the thing. Even against max HP, I didn't need any investment for Drain Punch to kill from there. Gyarados. I can Parting Shot here, but I'm going to go for a Thunder Wave. Goes for a Waterfall. That could be a solid 2-ko against me. Yeah, that's basically it. You have some nice investment there. You're probably banded, or because you're supposed to do basically about 50 to me from this range. No, it's probably I don't know what he is. This is... I haven't figured him out yet. I'm gonna probably go into Tentacruel, let it die. Let Tentacruel go down. Earthquake comes out. That's fine. Now, this guy can still Terrastalize, which is scary. But we don't really know what it does yet. We know it has... It's Thunder Waved. I'm gonna go into Valvangel and go for him. I really want to click Volt Switch here. I really do. Who do I have defensively right now? Grimmsnarl's like my only defensive Pokemon on the team right now. I kind of like... Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for a Volt Switch here. Okay, let's see. What's your Terra type? Is he Terra Ground? Yes or no? Dragon. Terra Dragon to resist the electric. Okay. If I had to take a guess, I think it's an Earthquake coming out here. Terra Dragon is tough! But he's at neutral. Neutral attack right now. I really don't have anything that wants to switch in here. We're gonna go back to Grim. We're gonna let Grim down. You're gonna go for Scale Shot, bud. Alright. From here, Grimmsnarl versus Gyarados. I have Throat Chop. If I wish I had. Your Terra Dragon. Drain Punch does how much to this thing on average? Drain Punch should do about 25. Throat Chop does about how much? 37 to 53. I could Parting Shot again. I could Throat Chop. We're gonna go for a Throat Chop though. Big damage. Let him get... That's fine. That's fine. He went for Scale Shot, and he's gone for... You're at +1. Deox. How many Assault Vests do you have on your team? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Now, let's say Deoxys comes in and goes for Psycho Boost. That should do 65. Ice Beam does about 50. So if Deoxys comes in, it can get something off. Or I could go Dango and go for a Make It Rain. What about Goldango? Because Goldango... Shush, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, Goldango. Go for a Make It Rain. Nothing wants to switch into that. I still have the Terra Ogre Pawn left in the back. I still have... Okay, you go down. Okay. Okay. Good job, you little string cheese. What's next? He probably has multiple Assault Vest things to expect this. Tinglu? Yeah. I expect a Tinglu to come out eventually. Did I expect it right now? No. But I expected it eventually. What does Tinglu do against Overpon? Could just go into Overpon. Let's just go into Overpon here. The hard switch, which is fine. Low kicks. Spiky shield. First, spiky shield is to stop a first impression, by the way. Then from there, that's difficult. That's difficult to figure out after that. So from there, do I go into Galvantula? Like, I would die to most things. Genuinely, I would just die. There's no real locus switching. U-turn. Okay. Against Gold Dango, how much damage are you doing? With a U-turn, 26 about. Knockoff would kill me. I'd probably die here. I'm gonna be real. I don't like being on the back foot right now. I need to get some momentum. That's banded damage. Everything else would have died to a U-turn from there, so I went with this guy. Tinglu. Let's have some fun. Just trick it up. You're gonna go for an EQ? I got a lagging tail, holy shit. That's cool. Merry Christmas to me. Alright, let's let Deoxys come in. Go for another. Yes! I wanted him to do that. Because I want to get rocks up on him. We're both switching out a lot. So this is going to be nice. That's fine. Latias. Now, against the Latias, you probably outspeed me, correct? If you're Scarf? No. So here's the thing. I can go for Ice Beam, or I can go for a Thunder Wave. I went for Thunder Wave. This is spooky, guys. This is spooky. Future Sight. Okay. Foresaw an attack, so now an Ice Beam is going to come out here. Withdraws. Ting Lu comes in now. Take those rocks, buddy. And take an Ice Beam again. Yeah, you got that up. What if I freeze you? It wasn't gonna happen. But what if, right? Like, what if I get a freeze? What if? What if? What if I just got a freeze? Because I'm just gonna be clicking Ice Beam for a few turns. Unless he, of course, unless he kills me right now. But I live. And I live that too. I know he's going for Earthquakes now. That's chill. I need a freeze. Need a freeze. Come on. Come on. Yes! Thought. Do not thought. Do not thought. Do not thought. Do not thought. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hell yeah! Go for another Ice Beam. Like threatening it. Like, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you dare thought. This is so dumb. I'm so sorry for this, you guys. This is so dumb. Here's... You withdraw. You're gonna save it for a sack, probably. Low kick's coming out. Who was Tebow? I don't remember. Skeledirge. Freeze it too. Damn. Okay, here's the thing. With where I'm at right now, do I just go for a Psycho Boost? I do. I actually do. I just go for a Psycho Boost and deal some damage. That's fine. Yep. Now from here, can Galvantula kill with a Bug Buzz? Galvantula versus Skeledirge. Bug Buzz does 6%. Oh, Bug Buzz does not do much. Goldango has a lagging tail right now, so it's slower. So Ogerpon is my best call. Ogerpon is nice because he can go for knockoff, which does 72. Which is good on anything. Oh, that's a like banded set. You're a life orb set. It does 63, so yeah, it'll kill from here. We'll see. We'll see, right? Withdraws. I don't remember if he took damage from rocks. I forgot to look that up. So you're gonna die to knock off. Never mind. No. Ivy Cudgel, I guess. Yeah, Life Orb. I take a little damage. Low Kicks is gonna come out here. No, you come out here. Why do you come out here? Why did Latias come out here? Because knockoff only does 61%, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is how much damage. You have a Colbert. Okay, that's why. Do you kill me right now? Or do you get fully paralyzed? You Thunder Wave. Okay. Interesting. Goldango's kind of like crippled the rest of this game, right? What does that leave him with? Low kicks, that's healthy. Nah. What else can I do? Low key tempted to terrestrialize and knock off. I'm gonna go for another knockoff. Great, recover. So you want a speed tie. We're both max speed. If I terrestrialize and do that, then I'll outspeed and get a guaranteed kill. Unless I get fully parried. Let's do it! I didn't expect us both to run max speed for this. Damn it! But he got it too. Now he knows that I did that, but... Low kicks is like so scary right now because I know he just cleans up the game. Because low kicks... That's basically the scary part, right? Low kicks versus Galvantula. I got fully parried twice. Damn it. Oh! Okay. First impression kills Galvantula. That just is a thing. Sucks, but that's a thing. You could go into Goldango here. Go for a Shadow Ball. Goldango Shadow Ball seems like a fine play. The reason for that is with Galvantula, he can't just like go into low kicks and click first impression, get a guaranteed kill this way. By going for this guy to get the kill, I kind of like help myself out just a little bit. You can't go for a Thunder Wave here. Ice Beam's not going to do shit. Future Sight's not going to do shit against the Goldango. You know what I should have done is I should have tricked away the Lagging Tail one more time. Took damage. You're gonna go for knockoff here, right? He wins 1-0, I think. I think he's gonna win 1-0. Life Orb. Oh, he's Life Orb. Alright. From this range, I'm just gonna click Volt Switch. It won't miss. Volt Switch won't miss and should get the kills. But with Life Orb... Life Orb means it's not guaranteed that I die from first impression. Is that the Future Sight? Oh, it must have been the Future Sight. Huh. Oh, shit. Huh. That shit. So I was like, huh. Wow, I was a little bit dumbfounded there. That was that was a way to end things. just look up like, oh, I'm dead. Oh. Well then. Alright, well, that was the match. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in week 3, and like I said, I'll end up getting rid of Gliscor or Flygon 1-2 for something new, so you'll see one more free agent by next week. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.